Hello everyone, welcome to Polly's Pretties. Today I'm going to come and share a little project with you that I'm working on here, and I thought, well, maybe somebody else might want this information too. So, I keep a lot of cardboard in a little box that I stash. And I use it for things like putting, this was a bag that I opened up and glued down to this, and I plan to take this and cut it with die cutters. So I have a couple of those. Another thing I'm doing is washi tape on the cardboard. And I've got this one, and I've done this one, and I've got this one on white, which was my second one of this. I'll show you what the first one looked like in a minute. I've got unicorns and rainbows, and this is all washi tape, by the way. I've got butterflies and the word laugh and love, and it looks like this. And I've got hearts and the word love, looks like that. Now here's the mess up on the dog one. And what I did was I'm using cardboard that I saved from boxes and stuff we have. Well, this one I put on what would have been the white side, except the white had red writing and stuff, and I didn't pay attention close enough and know that my washi was see-through. So instead of on the brown, it's on the white. But anyway, what I want to do is bring it and show you how I put it together here. Then I'll get some die cuts out and we'll die cut some of this. Now do not put these in your paper punches unless the paper punch specifically says cardboard. Okay, because it will break your paper punch. So I'm going to bring it to the desk. All right, here we are. This is a piece of cardboard I'm going to use. And as you can see, I just saved it from a Ritz Cracker box. I ain't fancy. I've got some washi tape out here. So I'm going to open my washi because some of these haven't even been opened. I have I wouldn't say it's too large, but a larger stash of washi tape. And I've been trying to find different ways I can use it. Okay, so this is one of the ways that come about. And so I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff together and to try to die cut it and use up my washi as well. So it's not just sitting in a drawer collecting, I don't know, dust. So these are glittery ones. They do have a paper backing, and this first part will be no good to me. So, snip, and there. And then we can come in and start our, I'm going to go this way. We can start our covering for our brown cardboard here. Now, the glittery ones might have some fallout. I'm not going to tell you they won't. And just start at the top, as close as you can get, and you press it in place as you go along. And the paper-backed ones are a little, kind of bit more of a hassle. Sometimes they'll rip, and sometimes they won't. So it's always a good idea to have a pair of scissors on the standby. I'm going to leave my edges long, just in case. And the reason I say just in case is if I happen to cut it short, if I happen to cut it wrong, there's a lot of happens, okay? So that being said, I want to make sure that I'm okay. So now, I usually only use 2 colors, but since this is for Christmas, and that's exactly what I have this planned for, I figured I would come in and use 3. Now, okay, then rip that so it's out of my way. And then we can come over here, get our green. Maybe. There it goes. All right, it let go fairly easy. And then these are paper-backed washi tapes, the ones I'm using here that are glitter. And that's okay. It doesn't matter if they're paper-backed or if they're not. I've used ones that are more like duct tape. I've used ones that are like paper. I've used, I'm using all different types because I want to really test this theory. Okay? And I mean, I want to put it to the test. So that's why I'm doing this. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the journey. Now, I do go back after usually a few pieces, and I make sure that they are down on the cardboard, that they're not sticking up. And that way you don't have a piece that half seals to the cardboard and then half doesn't. Um, so that is just me. That's my flavor. So sometimes I do it right then, but not always. Okay. So we're just going to keep going. We'll make a lovely glittery mess till this is finished. Okay. Love you, dear.
Doing a video?
Yep.
Live or just a video?
Video. And then you just keep lining however you decide to do yours down your piece of cardboard. Or if you're not a cardboard fan and you don't like cardboard, you could do this on paper. I would say have a sturdy paper though, because the washi tape will kind of make it a little more bulky. So yeah, that's something to think about. Okay. Okay. That glitter should be really pretty when it's cut and used. At least I think so. So we'll see what happens when we get that far. Like I said, there is probably a little bit of fallout going to happen. I know there is with these. The other ones I didn't notice any fallout, but there's no glitter. So, and then, like I said, chop. Okay. And I am just going along, striping it. You could stripe it that way, you could stripe it this way, you know, anything your heart desires with your washi tape. So, I mean, you know, it's your choice what you do with it, really. It's just, I want to test this theory, so I'm playing with it like this. So. And I have tons of this cardboard that I save usually towards the end of the year, towards like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I keep it in a box, that way if I need to make like heavy-duty tags, for whatever reason, I have my cardboard. And I keep from cereal boxes, cracker boxes, things like that. So that way I'm not going out and buying a chipboard, even though it's nice. You know, I'm using what I have. So, and I think that it all works fine. I've not had any trouble or any complaints. So, and like I said, just try to make sure you press it down into that cardboard to get that stick to happen. And you just keep going until you reach the end of your cardboard here, which is where I'm heading. I'm working toward the end here. And I don't really care if I use up a roll or not. I mean, I'm not worried about it really. Just that. Yeah. Okay. Now, start with the red. And like I said, we just keep going down and down and down until our entire piece here is covered. If you don't like glitter, I would say don't use glitter. If you do like glitter, this might be an option for you because there's washi tape in a lot of glitter colors. A lot, excuse me. A lotter. Where in the world? Okay. Because I know right here I've got red, gold, and green. And in my box that I can see real easy without, digging into it, I see blue and I see purple, I see pink, I see like an orange, like a copper kind of orange. I see silver, and that's just looking without, digging in the box. So that's something for you to think about, that if you like glitter, this could be a way for you to make some stuff out of it, without the whole, glue it and wait. So there. Okay. And again, I do try to press mine down to make sure it is stuck to the cardboard. Okay. And I guarantee you I'm going to have glitter to clean up, but that's quite all right. That's all right. There we go. Okay. This is looking really pretty, even without being cut or anything, so I really like how it's looking. And we have almost used up all the gold here. Well, all this roll of gold. I have a different gold that's a little different texture. And I think I'm going to stop there. That little piece down there is not going to bother me. Now, what I usually do, and this is me, this is not everybody, and you don't have to, is I'll flip it over when I'm done, and I'll take all these little edges, and I will push them to the back like this. Because, like I said, sometimes it's better to have a little more hanging over there than it is to have less, especially when you go to die cutting, which will be our next step. And if it comes off during die cutting on the back, I'm not worried about the back, but if it doesn't, then there you go. It's on the back. So, nobody really sees the back, but it's just, so you don't have as much waste, I guess, in the beginning. In the end, you might have, depending. So, and you can see the glitter is horrible at wanting to stay put. And it really is. It's very horrible at wanting to stay put. So, I'm not too worried about it, really. Like I said, I mean, I'll probably end up not using that piece at the end. Okay. Now, that being said, I also have a little trick to show you about cleaning up glitter. So let me get this glitter put back away. Okay. In my box there. Now, I was sitting here one night, I had made a fairly huge glitter mess. And I'm going to say it that way. It was fairly huge. And I got out some, well, at that point I was using packaging tape because it was bigger, covers more ground. Doesn't take as much. But my packaging tape, I think, got moved and I don't know where it's at. So, with your Scotch tape, you form it into this circle that you can put on your hand, on your fingers, and you start rolling it along where the glitter is. And as you can already see, that one was full, but it picks up the glitter off your desk. Now, I really wish I knew where my packaging tape was, because it's bigger, and it covers more ground. However, I don't know where it's at. So, we're just going to go with what we have, and just work with it for the moment, It does take a few minutes to do this, nonetheless. Even with the packaging tape being bigger, it still took a few minutes. But the deal is it gets a lot of it up off your desk. So, I don't like glitter fallout. This is one thing I don't like about glitter. However, where is that? Hey sis, come here a sec and get me my packaging tape. Sis is what? My roll of packaging tape over there. Sis is my daughter, in case you don't know. Hello. Okay. Now, I'll show you what I mean with this one, now that my daughter came in and handed it to me. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to make a loop out of this, okay? And as you can already see, the loop's going to be bigger. The covered area is going to be bigger. So, and then you literally roll it across any areas where you have dropped glitter. Like so, except you don't knock over everything in your path. And because it's sticky, the glitter wants to stick with it, picks it up, and it doesn't have such a mess on your work surface. Let me move this out of the way now, because we don't need it. I wasn't done with you! Okay, woo, I'm losing everything here. Okay, I need my physics machine and my cutting dies, please. Cutting mat things. Okay, so now let me put this over here, and you're going to get to see the big guy. This is my big guy. This is my physics machine, and it takes up a good amount of space on my desk. Okay, and then back there, I need those two things there, please. So, I'm usually a lot more prepared to do a video, but today I was not. I need to find my... there they are. Okay, I think I'll use those and maybe hearts or something. Okay, so. Hi, Brownie Brown Brown. What you doing, little man? Mom's going to hang those right there, so you be careful. Alright, so let me move my washi tape here, because I had out a whole drawer of it. Beep, beep, Brownie. Beep, beep. Where you going, sir? Thank you. Eek, gosh. Get this. Gotta get everything moved so I can get to my die cutting machine here and be able to work with it. Alright. But I thought this might be an interesting thing to show you and see, does it really work? Because I've seen people do it. But what works for one person may not work for another. So that is what I was going to do. Let me see Christmas. Do I have any Christmassy shapes here? Not there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go in here. Yeah, that's the ones. Okay. Go in there, grab those, and then I can put that on right there for a minute. Okay. So now, this may pop, this may bounce, this may shake. It's okay. It is more so about what we get out of it than what happens. Because it is an older machine, and it kind of goes how it goes, you know? I mean, it always makes noise because it is a manual. So we'll work with it as best we can and go from there. I'm going to cut the glitter one first to kind of get it out of the way. So I'm just going to lay this on my cutting mat here, cutting die plate. And I'm going to cut probably 2 different sizes. So I'm trying to figure out what I might want here. Because I'm probably only going to get one good cutting out of this. I think those might be too big. What do you look like? Let me see. Okay. I think I still want to go down a little more. Okay, maybe that one and that one. So I'm going to try using a couple cutting stars that I have that are dies, and we're just going to roll it through with, did I do that right? Yeah, with the cardboard and the plates and everything. And sometimes it's a little hard to roll. Mine is for me, because my arm strength isn't what it used to be. Plus, you are cutting cardboard. So that's something to think about. Okay, so we have cut, or hopefully cut, 2 stars. We are going to find out... Oh boy, maybe we didn't with this one. Let me look. Okay, so this is a little tougher. It did cut. It did go through. And you have to kind of wiggle it apart carefully, because the washi tape makes it want to stick a bit. That's not a bad little cut. Let me get this little extra off there. All right. So here's what one of our stars looks like. And I think that would be quite pretty to put in a scrapbook. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to work these two if everything comes out all right. We'll just go that way if everything comes out all right. So I actually had an idea on how to use these if this works. Okay, here's our second little star. So those are quite cute, quite nice. And I have enough here that I can still cut a couple more stars, I think. Or whatever shape. So, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use the same paper. I'll stick it on there. And instead of using the stars that I've already used, I'm going to go down a step. I'm going to use the next littler ones. Ooh, maybe. Okay. I should be able to fit them, yes, right on there. And that will finish up this piece of cardboard. So go ahead and sandwich them in and begin the rolling process again. Okay. What the cardboard does is give you more like a thinner chipboard style embellishment piece, which I actually like. So, okay. Star. Okay. And then, again, there's going to be some wiggling and some maneuvering. Just be patient. Patience is key. So here's the next size small star. And then we go up here. And hopefully, yep, there it comes. Okay, just had to get my other star. There we go. So there's that. Those are cut. This is now done unless you want to cut it into strips and use it somehow, but I'm not that, picky about that. We're not going to fly that crazy with it. This was to show something else, not the cutting of strips. So, all right, the next one I'm going to do is my dog one that I kind of messed up on. And let the red show, but I'm fine with that, really. So, I am going to change dye, though. I don't want to use stars for this. So, I'm going to get these put back on my ring. And we will go to the next one. Okay, so there we go. Now, for these, I don't have a dog bone shape die of any kind. So what I'm actually going to use are these like label looking ones. And I'll show you more about them here in just a minute. Let me get one of the other ones. It's kind of hidden. I don't know how it did that. But it hid behind my hearts there for a minute. Yeah. I don't care about the wee little ones, but these other ones I do. Okay, so we're going to close that up so I don't lose those anywhere. Now, I'll show you what I mean by labels. These are kind of like a rectangle, but it's designed. And I'm going to cut out, or attempt, haha, to cut from my dog one. And I want to try to get a little bit of everything in there. So I'm being kind of picky how I lay the die. There, I think that'll work. All right. And I also want to use the most I can out of my cardboard. Now, this has a plasticky type of washi tape and then a more thin papery kind of washi tape. So again, it may be a thing where it takes a minute or two. Now I am going to roll this back through this time since that one, the stars, was a little bit hard. I'm going to go ahead and roll this a second time through to see if maybe doing that makes them easier to punch out. And that was the jump I was talking about, that my Big Shot does do at times. All right, so now we just pull all of the metal pieces off. And I will, of course, show you how it looks when it's popped out, if it pops out. There it is. Okay, because I have to see where the line for everything is. Okay, here we go. It's starting to come. That's good. Alrighty. Now we just got one corner here to maneuver. Okay, so the what do they call it? The washi tape. The one that's more like a duct tape, the purple, was a little harder to cut through, but the rest of it was pretty easy. And this is kind of neat shape, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and put that over there. It's done, and we'll move down. Wow, the next one almost popped clear out by itself. Yeah, that purple's a little bit of something. So, but we have two there. There's three. I have to find the outline. Okay, and the outline is actually not bad. I'm actually enjoying how these look. I will be all too tickled to use these. And I'm going to show you how I plan to put them together for use. So that one is done now. It's pretty chopped up. All right, now, since we're working on the dog one, I'm going to grab this other dog one that I didn't mess up so badly here, and we're going to run it next. And I'm still going to use the same shape. Yeah, because this is a shape I just tend to happen to like for the doggy ones. I probably won't get as many on this one. I don't know for sure. Well, maybe. But we're going to try anyway. Okay, here we go. And the trick to using the cardboard with your die cutter is try to use thinner cardboard like cereal boxes, cracker boxes. Don't go for the seriously thick cardboard because it may not cut. So, yeah, that's just a heads up. Okay, so let's see. There we go. And okay, that's coming out nice. That's coming out nice, yes, sir. Okay, so there's the bigger piece from this one. Okay, find the area where it comes out here. Okay, there's the next one. Now, there it is. Okay, there's the third one. And We're almost to the end. There's the fourth one. And that is definitely gone by the wayside now. There you go. So I have two sets of those. One, without the red background part, and then one with the regular background part. So that should be nice to work with. Now, let me go ahead and cut some of these other ones. I definitely don't want these tags. For the next one, let's pull hearts, I think. Let me get... Yeah, I don't think I want to go that small. Okay. Let me... Okay. Those are fine. Now, there we go. All right, so for the next ones, I am actually going to use the more plasticky feeling washi tape ones, and I'm going to use hearts. I don't want to go super huge with these. I think those might be the, yeah, right there. All right, so those two first. Try. Oh, man, only get two out of it. That's fine. Didn't know that. That's totally okay, though. Sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you don't, depending on how big your cardboard is. All right. This one's rolling somewhat easier. I don't know if that means it's going to be easier. Okay, so just in the rolling process alone, that one was so much easier. Let me see how this goes. Okay. All right, lemon peasy. All right, there's our first one. And our next one looks like it's easier coming out backwards. Okay. And our next one here looks like so. And that's those two done. Now I'm going to continue cutting through mine, and then we'll put pieces together. So I'm going to also use the heart on this one. I think that it would be an awesome idea, but I am going to go down a slightly smaller bit because I don't have very much cardboard here with this one. So okay. All right, move those, and let's see how this one went. All right, there might be some washi tape on the back of this that I have to remove, and that's okay. That is totally okay. There we go. Perfect. All right, get that off me though. Here's our first one, a little bit smaller, yeah. All right, now we're gonna try for our second one here. Whoa, it just popped right out. Okay, and there's our second one for that one. So both of those are done. All right. Some of these pieces were smaller. I knew that. That's okay. All right. Now I think we'll come in. I'll do the last huge one, which is this one. And I think for it, I don't want hearts. What do I want for you? Maybe. We'll do diamonds, I think. Try to get my hearts back on here. Okay, now the diamonds, I have to go a different route to get. I have to move my stars because they're all hidden all up in there. So, there's a diamond. Here's a diamond. And I want to make sure they're just diamonds that I'm getting, not everything else. Diamond. There's a diamond. There's one. Oh my. Okay. I don't know how the two of you there got wrapped up. Okay, so there's the diamonds. Now I can put all the stars back. Okay. And for the unit, or the stripe, I mean, I am going to try to do, woohoo, not lose that. Okay. All right. Let's get down here to smaller, because these great big ones are just not going to happen. I think they're too big, actually. Where is... Okay. So those ones go there. We could go with one this size. Alright. And I think we could probably get the other size on there too, which would be just fine. And it might leave us a little tiny bit of room, but we can always go back in and cut again. So what we'll do now is same routine. You put your other plate on top like a sandwich and roll through your die cut machine. Okay, there we are. Now, oh, I think this one cut pretty good from the looks of it. All right. This washi tape here was a Scotch brand, I believe, washi tape. Yeah. Other than just getting it free from the backing, but there you go. There's that one. Let me go this way here. There's that one, and we'll sit him there. And then his partner is, of course, down here. I think these will be extra cute. And there's that one, and then that one. Yes. So I am going to roll this again because there's enough room on there. I think I can get at least one more set out of this. And since we never know what we're necessarily making at the time, why not? Let's go with the smaller set again. So I think I'll put you there, and let's do a 3-layer maybe. Let's do, oh no, okay, it won't do a 3-layer. Or will it? Yes, it will actually. Okay, so we'll do a 3-layer. All right, so I'm going to roll a 3-layer run through with this, and see how we fare. Okay, so there's that. And then that one's great. That one turned out really nice. And the other two turned out good too. All right, so that I'm impressed with. That turned out really well. So, and we got a good bit out of that one, which was nice. All right, so we've got stars and hearts and diamonds and labels. Well, I think we need to find something else here for our unicorns and our other one here. So, although first I did want to cut that. Okay, so I do think I want to hold on. We're going to backtrack a bit and grab a couple stars. Because I do want to go ahead and cut my paper one that I did, where it was just the bags that I saved and I cut them down. So we'll go ahead and put this on here, get it out of our way. Okay. And pop that closed. Alright, I am going to grab one of the pieces of paper like this that I did. We're going to lay it on our cutting mat. Come on, let go. Don't want you quite sure how many we'll get out of this. Maybe one set. Maybe. It's a little testy here. Maybe 2 sets. I just have to go smaller with the second set. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're going to try to do here. We got to make sure they're not overlapping in any way. Okay, they're not. Good. Okay, now we'll pull our stars and we'll see what happened. Okay. Now this is just cardboard with a bag glued over it that I like the bag. But there's what they look like. I think that's really pretty. So we'll put that guy up there. We'll get his part on. And these come out beautifully. Just one roll through and they are beautiful. Okay. There we are. There's that. Okay. We're going to do the other sheet of white. I don't have an ornament. No. So I think, you know what? I may set that one aside and cut it later. Okay, so we don't want stars or any of this for the unicorns, obviously. So let me get these put back on here real quick. Hopefully quick. There we are. And we'll move this out of the way because we have now used it a lot. Okay. Okay, for the unicorn, I think we're going to do... I gotta go all the way to the end, of course, to get what I want. Ouch. Okay. That one hangs there. Now. Okay. Now, I think for the unicorn, what I'm going to do is the postage stamp-looking squares. Ooh, that didn't work right. Okay. And I think I'm going to stay with the smaller ones. I just like them really well. So we're going to grab our unicorn one, this one here, which has a little bit of glittery stuff to it. Not a lot, but some. And we are going to try to just get what we can. If it allows us to get a little bit bigger, we'll get a little bit bigger. Okay, maybe we'll only do, okay, I'll have to roll it again. So, there we go. So, okay. There was the bumps that you sometimes get when your dies and stuff are going over your machine. Okay, let me move these and check how these come. Okay, let's go to the biggest first. And I do kind of bend my cardboard a little bit so that wherever it's at around the piece that I cut, hopefully will make it easier for the piece to come out. Okay, so here we go. Here is the first one. It came out really beautifully. So I'm happy with that. Then, there we go. Okay, there's a second one. Another real beautiful one. And then the last one's going to be what I look at because it's the smallest. Actually, it turned out beautiful. All right, so I am going to run that one through one more time. And I'm going to run it with a more medium-sized die because there's enough room for it. so, and we are going to finish using up that piece. And then there will be one little piece left to cut. And I don't know, I may just stick with these postage stamp looking dies. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Pop that, and okay. Perfect. Looks great. So this could be another way you could use your washi tape, depending on what you like or don't like. For me, I like these. I think they're going to be cute. Obviously, this is not done. This is just me cutting out pieces at the moment. So next we're going to do the last piece, which is this purple one. And I think I am going to stick with the postage stamps, but I think I'm going to stay small. I don't think I want to go very big, and I think I'm only going to get one. Yeah, one out of this one, I think. Or maybe. Maybe I can get... I don't know. I think we're still only going to get one, no matter how we place it. That's okay, though. So let me get my topper piece on and get this rolling through the die cutter. Hello, dear.
Still doing a video?
Yep. Okay.
Making your last bit of them hash browns. You both gonna have hash browns for dinner. Yeah. Fry them up with maple bacon on them.
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah.
Sounds good, actually.
And I'll do the chicken stuff tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, today was a long day. Let's not.
Ain't going out anywhere tomorrow, so
no, I don't plan on going nowhere.
We're gonna relax all morning.
Okay. So this one's a little picky because of the backing of the tape that was on the back. But this one turned out really pretty as well, I think. So there's that one. Now let's get this little one. And this one is coming out very nice as well. Yeah. Okay, so very nice for... Oh, sorry, little ones. Okay, now, let's get that out of the way. And we can move this, which could be a blessing, let me tell you. This guy's a monster. He really is. I've had this guy a long time. He is my actual favorite die cutting machine, like I said. Okay. So that other white and gold one, I will cut at a later date. I'm going to look and see if I can't find a certain die. But until then, I'm good. Okay, we'll get this off the desk now. Okay, there's that. And those can slide up there. Now, I'm going to bring you down to the desk. So we're going to come down like this. I'm going to grab over all the pieces we just cut. Like, oh, what that was. Okay. Anyway, so we'll get all these pieces in here, like I said. And then I'm going to show you what I thought I would do with them. Obviously, different people might have different ideas. But it's, an idea, and you can do with it as you wish. You could cut it however you wanted. You could put it together however you wanted. Okay. And here's one of the paper ones, like I said. And then the dog ones are over here as well that I had. So we're going to bring them in. We're just going to have some fun now. All right, so I have all that here. Now, my next step is to grab, if I can get a hold of it, maybe. Okay, where did it go? That's not it. I know what that is. Well, if I can get a hold of it, like I said, okay. Foam tape. One of my best friends. Okay. We're going to grab some foam tape. We're going to grab our scissors. And then, where did I put that? I have a bag of what I call scrap ribbon. And I use it for little projects like this, where I don't have a big project where I don't need the whole shebang, but where I just need that little bit to give it just a little splash of something. Okay, so those of you who have watched me before, you know that I have this bag. It's just a matter of getting there to it. Okay, so we're going to use bits and bobs. Okay, I don't have much of this, I wonder. Alright, so here's what we're going to do now. Okay, and I don't have my hot glue gun plugged in, so I'm going to try to do things kind of a little spaced out here so that I can use wet glue or the glue tape, the foam tape, to put things down where they go. Okay, so, well, you gotta give me it now. Okay. Alright. This, I think, kind of looks cute on here. So what I want to do, actually I'm not going to do that after all. I think I know what I'll do. Okay, give me this guy. And I'll just put some tape down right there. And then we can put our foam tape right on top. Okay, because the foam tape is really what you're going to want on certain things. So, okay, so I'm just using my double-sided tape. I've run a line of it just down the center of this. I'm going to pop that. You can use a hot glue gun if you like. You can use whatever fits you. Now for this one, I'm going to flip it over, okay? And I'm going to cut some pieces of foam tape here. Okay. And we're just going to go 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then pop these out of the way. Pop this out of the way. Now, this one didn't show the dogs too much, but this top one does. But I also wanted that black lace on there to help give it a little bit of something extra, see? And you could go further. You could put a dog's name on here. You could do, you could put a dog's name on there, or you could do, anything you want. These would be your embellishments. Let me move you up a bit. Sorry about the thumb and the mess there. But this is an idea. Look, I just took a piece of scrap lace, put in between them, and then popped this up on some foam tape. So it's not super thick, as you can see, but it's a little bit of dimension. Okay? And you could put, okay, let's say that I decided I was going to use this for Brownie, and I wanted all this stuff behind it, but maybe I want this rosette on top, which I think I'm actually going to do, actually. Let me see. How do I want to put that on there, though? That, I think, we'll do with, I don't know, should I do the glue gun? No, I'm not going to do the glue gun. I know how I'm going to do this. Okay. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna give it a little bit more dimension even. Sometimes dimension's okay, sometimes it's better to keep it flat as you can. Me, if you looked at my last video, my scrapbook I just finished was a chunky monkey. But that's okay. Excuse me. So we are going to go ahead and place this little guy right like that. And here is a cute little embellishment for you to use. You can put it on a card, you can put it in a scrapbook, in a junk journal, anything you want to do. So that's one idea. Okay, so we've got that one. All right. Now, before I go and do any more dog ones, which I could keep going forever. We're going to come here and we're going to now work on one of the big stars.
Some eggs mixed into it, maybe?
Yeah, please. Yes, please.
I'll use that powder and stuff.
So, with my... I thought I had it in here. Do I not? Maybe I don't. Okay, let me see. There's that. I could try. Okay, So I think I might. Okay. So for these white ones, I'm going to go a different way because I think white and gold is pretty anyway. So I'm going to cut down a certain amount here of lace. Okay. And this is just to go on this one. I am going to actually tie this lace in kind of a knot so that I have a point where this kind of comes together. Come on over this way. There we go. Now, okay. Yeah, alrighty. So, normally I would do this one with a glue gun, but, I don't have my glue gun plugged in, and the glue gun can leave, if you're not careful, a good amount of residue, which you then just have to pick off your project anyway. Uh-oh, that did not stay away. Okay, so let's get on here. Sometimes if it don't come off one way, go to the other end. Alright, now, this is where we can get a little bit funny with our little bits and bobs we're using. Alrighty, I want, I think, yeah, I think we'll go with 2. We'll go 1, 2, and then 12, and bottom. Okay. Alright, let's go exactly how I planned. 1, and then 2. Alright, and then top, and then pull this apart a little bit. Okay, I really want you to lay. You've been crumpled a while, but I want you to lay like that. So, now, here is, if I can get it to work, the tricky picky on this. Okay, there it comes. Alrighty. So, the tricky picky is I'm putting that down there, but I'm also putting the lace kind of under it. Now, I'm going to pick my unsticky part off. Come on. Alrighty, come on. Okay. And then this guy down here, who is being a little bit bullheaded, will stick a little better here in a minute. Alright, now the trick is getting the top one to come in and lay over top like that. And then you have your little stringer pieces hanging down from it. And I think that would look cute on a scrapbook page. Then on this one, let me see what I have laying around. Let's do some embellishing. We don't want those, that's for sure. Okay. Let me see what I got in here. Oh my goodness. With white and gold? Yeah, okay. I may not necessarily have anything to go with the white and gold. Ooh, yes, I can, actually. I could definitely work with that, maybe. Let me see what else I have in here. Oh, what's that one? Hang on. Oof. Jeez, sometimes working with these ones can be fun. Oh, I think I like that one. Okay, what else do I have in these bags? I do not know what that is, but okay. Yeah, those wouldn't work. Okay, so we're gonna try playing with this tree a little bit on here. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna go. Okay. So sometimes you just have to figure it out and maneuver things and decorate it that way. Now with this tree, I am not going to, actually I'm going to get, where's that tape? There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of tape on there. So I don't want to make it too tall. Okay. There you go. Quite cute to put on a page, I think. And it's not too thick. It won't stand up, you know, hugely. Okay, whew, we are moving right along. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this can go with this and get moved. We'll play with that again later off of camera. Because I'm just gonna try to do like one of each to show you, and then we'll move ahead. What do I have in there? Okay, so I think we'll do a heart next, and I think we'll do this set. Okay, so I'll move that set back. And let me see, heart. I do think I have. There was, I thought, a really pretty. I thought it was light pink, but I'm not finding it. There it is. Yes. Okay, so I thought we would use this.
Yeah. Try. Taste it. It's got oil on it, so it might be a little oily. Take it all. Feels good like that.
That tastes good, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to use this. I don't even know what this is called, but it's light pink. I think it's pretty. So, I am going to double it. Like, probably fold it like maybe that. No, I don't like that. Okay, so we will double it that way. Okay. So fold it over and then cut it. Whee! Okay. Then we can always put this back in here. This goes here. So we get this. Alright. We're going to go here. And then we're going to come down and go right there. Okay. This is just, again, double-sided tape. And the reason I use the double-sided here when I don't have my hot glue gun is it does hold like your ribbon and lace and such in place. And then by the time you place your other heart or other shape back on top, it's not going to go anywhere. So, alright, let me get this into its shape here. Alright, now I know it's going to hang out, it's going to hang over, it's going to be odd shaped, that's fine. That's okay. Now, we're going to put our double-sided tape on the back of our top part though. And I want to be careful because I don't want to put too much. So, there we are. I think that will do it just fine. And then we of course peel this backing off. And then this backing. And then we're going to come in and we're going to look at the sizing of our heart here and place this one in the space. So far, without adding anything else, this is what we now have. And I think it's quite cute.
Here?
Yeah, please.
Are you gonna just eat here tonight again?
Yeah, I think so. Please. That's the beginning of that one. Now, I have some little bits here that I want to look at, and we may use these, or may not, to decorate this up. Let me get this tape off my finger. Come on, get off there. Okay, come on. Let me in. Okay, now, let me see what all we've got here. Okay, so they're pieces together. Okay, that's what I wondered. All right, then. I think that's the one we want, right there. I think. Let me look. Let me make sure, though, because we have a lot of color here. That's the one I want. Okay, so we're going to, again, use our foam tape. We're not going to cut too big a piece, too long, because obviously it's just a small thing. And we're just going to put our foam tape here on the back, like so. And we are going to, it lets us take the backing off. Now, I have this, and I want it catty-corned, or cattywampus, or whatever you might want to call it. So here is how this looks. It's got not only your little back piece here, it's got a little tag that has a little fringe there hanging off, and all kinds of hearts and goodness. Is that not something cute? I think it is. So we'll put that over there. All right, the other heart we will do later off screen, which means I can move these because these are more heart-related items. All right, so now that takes us to the next thing. You've seen me do the star, you've seen me do the dog, you've seen me do a heart, so now we need a triangle. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this bigger set actually, and we'll go ahead and get it running. So I wonder, do I have okay, yeah, that's what okay, orangish. I don't know if I have anything orangish in here. Not really. I don't like that. Oh, that's just, Okay, I really don't care for that. So, let's keep looking. If at first you don't succeed, right? Oh, wait a minute here. Hello? What are you? Come out. Come out wherever you are. Alright, I do kind of like that. Yes, I do. But I think what I want to do might be... Yeah, okay. Alright, so double-sided tape. But let me check something here. Something's going on there. Okay, I see what that is. That's where that didn't. Okay. Alright, I didn't have a sticky there, so that's okay. Double-sided tape. And I need this one to go just so. Okay, then on this one, I'll use a different thing. But, okay. There we go. Goodbye, thank you, have a nice day. This one goes here. And it starts there. And it runs all the way to there. Okay. And then we're going to flip this guy over. Whoopsie daisy. And we're going to pop him up. And then get your paper back off. take him over. Okay. He goes right there. And you do see a little bit of the white hanging out, which is all you really wanted on that one. Okay. I'm going to go this way this time. Oh, maybe I'm not. Okay, so we'll go this way. We'll put it on the back of this. Yep, that's the way I have to go. Okay. There. And then snip it and snap it. Alright, there's that. And then, okay, don't want that. So, alright, so there we have that so far. Okay, come on off of there. Okay, so for this one, if I can get a hold of it, if it's running away, I actually do have an idea. And goes like that. Okay, now this is going to get popped up though. Okay. There we go. And this one now goes on there. So now not only do you have a cute little embellishment, but you've used some of the chipboard pieces you made. You've also used one of the other embellishments you probably made. And you could use anything on these. Like I said, I mean, they don't have to be the same. You know, use them however you're comfortable using them. Honestly. Like make it your way. So let's do one more. Let's do the big unicorn one. Alright, because we've already done stars. We really don't need to do stars again. You've seen how I did that. So, alright, here's my unicorns. That's the big set. Now, they are shiny as all get out. So, and they're pink. But they do have a silver tone to them. So, silver. We have this beautiful silver piece that's like that pink piece. And we have a bit more space. Yes, we do. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to triple that up. We're going to get our double-sided tape. We are going to put our double-sided tape down in that lovely spot. And then, and the things I'm using today are either pieces I made that I was going to use as embellishments, like the cupcake or the dog thing, or they're pieces that I've had sitting in a box that I was going to use in an embellishment when I got to that color. So that's, you know, this goes to show you can use anything. You can bring stuff out of your stash. You can, you know, bring stuff out of your garage. You know, whatever you want to do.
There you go. That should be good.
Okay. Thank you, hon. Oh,
big.
yum.
There's eggs in it.
I'm going to sit it over this way.
dinner.
Hey, breakfast for dinner works. I do need a utensil, though. Okay. Okay, here we go. There it is. Haha. There's that one. Sometimes you have to get the double-sided tape a little different. Like, you have to get where it lifts up and just get it there. Oh, my stuff come unwrapped there. Okay, so I don't want you unwrapped though, because I have an idea. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back of this. I think it just would be easier. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. And this will be the last one we do tonight. But this was just an idea to give you to use your washi tape and different other elements of it. Okay, so pop this guy right down on there. So now, I want my scissors though, because I want the edges to be a little more, thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I want my edges of this to be a little bit more open. I don't want them to look quite as perfect. So I'm actually cutting the edges and leaving them fringed out. Okay, so that's that. And then for the top of this guy, let me see here, because I have a few. Oh, I put that upside down, didn't I? No, I was showing it upside down. That's what it was. I put it right. Okay, there. Wow, I just didn't lay it back right. Oof, my brain. So, no pink, that would stay. Okay, so not pink. Okay, so not pink. Let me see. Alright, so we're going to use this, and we're going to let it hang over. That's fine. These are another almost chipboard style embellishment that I've made. I am going to pop it up a little bit. I don't mind that mine are a little bit thicker. If I was going to mail them, I would not make them this thick, though. Glipizide, or, yeah, I think it's glipizide. No, glipizide. It's in the white bottle. And there's that one. So now we have that. And that's 4 or 5 different embellishments you can make rather quickly with things you have at your house. And it'll give you things to put in your scrapbooks, on your cards, or in your junk journals. Anyway, let me bring you back up here. Hello and thank you. So thank you for watching today. I hope this gave you some ideas on some things to do, things to use, ways to make different embellishments to put into your whatever you want to use it for. Again, so I hope this helped. I appreciate you all spending a little bit of time with me today. And for those who would ask, yes, I got the shot today. Hasn't done the whole make me tired thing yet, so we're good to go. But yeah, so there's 5 different embellishments that you may not have made if you didn't want to, or if you don't like washi tape. But this gives you a way to use it. So think about it. Think a little outside the box. And thank you, dear. And
so I can take the bottle back
anyway,
out.
so that gives you 5 different ones you can use that are made from washi tape. One set was made from a set of gift bags I just happened to like. 1 second, please.
Squeeze your hand.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Medicine time here.
A little bit more runny, but you want some of this one?
What is it?
Parmesan garlic. We put a little bit of water.
Oh, yes, please, yes.
It'll be runny, but
yes, that's all right.
taste should still be
I'll
there.
use it. But anyway, there's 5 embellishments I've been trying to tell you this that you might want to try out using your washi tape and different embellishments and different odds and ends that you have around your house. I hope you all have liked this video. Please, if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps YouTube notice my channel, and right now I am trying to get to 500 plus subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. And remember, my friends, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are loved. If anyone tells you different, they're telling them the falsehood. They're not being true. Please pay it forward when you can. You don't know when you might need it back. How much sooner, how much later. Be kind. A kind word could make someone's day so much better. I know it did mine today. And stay safe out there. The world's crazy. Let's not add to it. Thank you again for being here. See you soon.